Our parents, they had careers. We will have missions. We are living in a completely different world than we had a decade ago. It's different because there has been a massive rise in social media, a massive rise in content creation, a massive rise in online shopping, and the entire world has pretty much gone online, or is just starting to go online.
The traditional education system was designed during the Industrial Revolution to produce workers for factories and bureaucracies, prioritizing standardization, discipline, and conformity. Schools often still focus on outdated knowledge that doesn't equip the students to thrive in a world that values innovation, adaptability, and high-demand digital skills.
We see this now in a lot of Gen Zs, and we're gonna see this in generations to come, that they lose a little bit of that work ethic or strive to want to work hard to climb a corporate ladder or any sort of like company corporate ladder in order to become a manager or a boss or potentially even a director or partner. Because nowadays everyone just wants to work for themselves. The three things that the Gen Zs are valuing the most are time, money, and health. One of these things, if they're given up, it's not a very fulfilling life for them, and rightly so. Any smart person would say that that's perfectly normal to want that. Why wouldn't you want all the time that you needed? Why wouldn't you want all the money that you wanted? And why wouldn't you want to have the healthiest body that you could possibly have? This is silly to argue against it, but it's incredibly difficult for people hiring, because nowadays everyone is looking at the Gen Zs as kids who have bad work ethic, or they can't manage their emotions properly, or they just have no inclination to work or do the hard things that are needed. But I don't find that's true at all. I think we're just living in a completely different world. The Gen Zs, they don't want to work, because why would you want to work? Why would you want to push yourself and work hard and struggle for another company?
Young people aren't rejecting hard work, they're redefining it with purpose and creativity.
Or not for yourself. I'd rather struggle for myself. I'd rather build something for me. I'd rather try my luck at working for myself and doing the most I could to be my own boss. Isn't that the point of being a human, to be able to be free and to be able to control your own time? Well, they see this very clearly. It's something that our parents never really looked at, because they didn't have the capabilities we had now.
Think about how exposed the social media generation has been to various creators online who are spreading valuable information about making money online, living a healthier lifestyle, and managing yourself emotionally and spiritually. We have access now to teachers our parents didn't while they were our age, and it gives us the opportunity to thrive in this new world.
Now, Gen Zs, they don't want to work for anyone. They want to work for themselves. And what's unique about the last 2 years is now we have AI, we have ChatGPT, we have so many different AI softwares that are helping us to become more productive, and they're able to help us be more creative. But in doing so, it will eliminate a lot of jobs. ChatGPT can give you loads of ideas that you need in order to become more productive and work faster than you did before. And now with AI, to start your own business, it's so much easier to start any business you want than it's ever been. Why is that? Because now the AI can serve as your business partner, because when you're doing business, it's very hard to do something by yourself. It's very hard to grow a business where you're the only one answering and sort of providing the answers for whatever it is that you're doing. If you're building a social media agency and the only one to tell you that you're doing anything wrong is you, then it's very, very easy to make mistakes. Or if you ask yourself, is this the most effective way to sell this service? And you're the only one answering that, then it's very easy to make mistakes. But now you can communicate with a highly intelligent AI bot that will tell you all the problems that you have in your business. Even if you don't have that many problems in your business, it could highlight potential problems. It can highlight potential income streams. It can highlight ways of diversifying your portfolio if you're an investor.
Use a business model canvas with ChatGPT and go over with your AI partner all the components it takes to build a credible business. What's important is to establish a clear line of communication with your AI partner and go over all the segments of the business model canvas in order to have a super productive company.
So now, when we have all this at our disposal, now we know that AI is here. Social media has been around for little over a decade. Now, when we have all these things, why would we conform to working a 9 to 5 ever again. Or at least, why would the Gen Zs feel like they should do that? Nowadays, everyone just wants to be a YouTuber or a content creator and everything, but that's perfectly okay, as long as you are providing and building things in order to add something to society. Because building a business, building a brick and mortar business is incredibly difficult.
We don't live in the same world our parents had. With the speed, exposure, and comfort of the last decade, the dream of a traditional career is no longer viable. The economy has doubled in volume, halving the value of money, and what salaries once afforded is now out of reach. The education system, designed over 200 years ago during the Industrial Revolution, is obsolete for those seeking more. To thrive in this economy, we need higher standards than average jobs, pay, and challenges. The traditional career paths our parents valued simply no longer suffice, and many are rejecting the small slice of the pie they were offered, seeking something bigger and more meaningful.
So knowing this, Gen Zs don't want to work anymore. At least those that do want to work, or those that have the initiative to create something for themselves, they are not creating careers for themselves. They're not creating careers in social media. They're not creating careers as content creators or online sellers. They're creating missions for themselves. They're trying to show their own unique path in their own unique way from their own unique environment. And this is their mission. This is the mission they feel like they were born with. This is their own story that they have. And this is what's beautiful about the world we live in right now. It's never been easier than it's been right now to become an entrepreneur. It's never been easier than it's been now to sell products online. Products that you don't even need to create. Products you don't even need to touch. You have access to selling them. And if you do it smart, you can create millions for yourself. And Gen Zs see this and they say, hang on, wait a minute. I want that. I don't want a career. I don't want to live a life where I have to go to an office every single day and do work that I don't want to do just to make not enough money. I want to have my own mission. I want to have my own thing in life. I want to be unique, and I want to express myself in a way that's unique and show the world that I am different and I can do something different. And this will be their mission, the mission of their lives. To companies, this will only just get worse and worse. Gen Zs will just continuously keep saying to themselves, hang on, I want to have a mission in my life. I want to change the world. I want to add value to it. I want to create something unique, and I want to forge my own path. This is the path of most Gen Zs, and this will be the next generation as well. They'll go through the same path. I actually kind of think that the next generation will be the first generation to fully reject social media, because they will see what social media has done to the last two generations, which are the Gen Zs and the millennials, because it has affected them the most. I'm a millennial. I started using social media when I was 17, and I still have had loads of effects because I've been using it for over a decade, and I've seen the effects it's had on my life, and I've seen the ways it's made me feel, and I see the next generation as it's impacted them way more because they've had social media since they were like 5 years old. They practically don't know a world without it. They get affected so much by what they see on social media. And the younger generation, who the Gen Zs, they look at the millennials as old. The Gen As, they will look at the Gen Z as old, and they will start to figure out, hang on a minute, we don't want that. We don't want to be limited by technology. We want to grow with it. We want it to be a power and a force for good. But that's for another story.
Young people growing up with the internet face one major obstacle: themselves. Their mission is to make the world a better place. By pursuing a meaningful, financially stable life, they can become not just entrepreneurs, but also missionaries for their dreams. A life mission offers more purpose and fulfillment than a salary ever could. Find your mission, commit to it, and create the life you truly want.
The Gen Zs, they want to have missions. This isn't just limited to content creation. This isn't just limited to going online. This can be expanded towards any single thing they want to do in their lives. Entrepreneurship is a natural part of being a human being. It's not made for everyone. Some people like to plug themselves into a company that pays them very well, and that's fine. That's more than okay. It's not a problem to have a 9 to 5. It's not a bad thing to have a 9 to 5. But when people complain about the Gen Zs not having a good work ethic or not understanding the world, and they should work harder and they should struggle more and they should put themselves through hardship more, it's like, do they? Do they have to do that? they should put themselves through hardship, but not for you, not for the company that they dislike, and not for the business that's not going to give them as much money as they could be earning by themselves. And why should that business give them more money than they deserve? They shouldn't either. But they shouldn't complain about the natural order of the way the world is going. The world is moving towards people being able to do one-person businesses with their smartphones. And that's just a fact. People that take advantage of that right now will win. They will win that game. But not everyone can take that initiative. It's also very difficult to do that to yourself, to put yourself through a sort of mode of living where you are your own boss, but you also have to hold yourself accountable for everything that you're doing in your life, because it's very, very difficult to do that. But the Gen Zs, I think they will be a very interesting generation to look at, because they will push for the missions that they want to do in their life. And perhaps it's not all Gen Zs that will do this, but we will see some very special Gen Zs in the next few years that come out saying these things, that they are on a mission. Instead of just wanting a career, they will have the mission of their lives, the mission they felt like they were born for, the mission of solving problems in the world, the mission of having a unique perspective on life, and the mission of being their own boss and being able to call their own shots and live the life that they want to live. You want to be able to say to yourself that I can do whatever I want today, and I have all the time in the world, and hopefully all the money in the world, and I have all the health in the world to keep me going, because I will be fulfilled and I will be living the life that I want to live. And so this is something very interesting to take away, because we need to stop looking at Gen Zs like they have a problem. They have no problem. They just have an existential problem where they don't want to work the shitty jobs that we have now, because things are just getting so expensive. And that's not their fault. They're just growing up in this world that was dealt to them by the circumstances that we live in at this point in time. However, we are more than that. We can expand ourselves and we can find our mission in the things that we're doing every single day. This is the most important thing to do as a human being, is to find that mission of your life and to act on it. Don't wait, act on it. And for any Gen Zs that are actually listening to this, find your mission and do it. Don't listen to anyone when they say that your mission is not worth anything. Act on it. And if it fails, hey, it fails. We can't have everything in life, but go for it and don't stop going for it. Push for whatever it is that you want. It's your mission, your own, and you own it, okay? So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'll be making more of these videos in the future. Thank you guys very much, and stay true to your mission.